Podcast. I'm your host, Mr. Gimpy, joined by the one, the only, the legendary, the all-timer, Chipped Monk. What's up, brother?
What's happening, man? This few of my many accolades.
It's a couple of them. You know, we don't have all day.
They would be here for weeks.
We could have a pod of nothing but the accolades of Chip. You know,
achievements and accolade, dude.
Yeah. Oh man, I gotta get tell you what happened. And tell the pod what happened. So I had to get my furnace replaced.
Just tell us what happened already, dude.
So
how'd it go dude?
It needed work on or possible replacement, and I've known this for you usually know, right?
Yeah. You get a sense of it's making weird noises or it's flicking on and off. These are old people problems. Sure.
So in our case,
call the landlord.
Like the fittings around the pipe were bad, so it's leaking gas, right? And
That's
usually you could just replace those and you're fine. There was other stuff wrong with it where gas was leaking, right? And so my elliptical machine is in that room, same room with the furnace, and I have it there because there's like a vent for like the AC or whatever, so you can have it blowing directly on you as you're working out.
Yeah.
So as I was working out, I started getting lightheaded. My head started hurting really bad. I'm like, what the hell? So I stop. I'm like, okay, I've only been on this machine for like 10 minutes, right? Like nothing. And so I'm like, oh man, I do not feel good. And I'm home by myself, right? I went upstairs and then I just was like, oh man, I still do not feel right? Like head was pounding, just started feeling super dizzy. And then I left the house, got some fresh air. I'm like, that's gas, it's like nothing, so
it took you
me a second, right? And so I got people here, I went back in the house, turned off the gas, to the furnace, and then I went outside and turned off the main, and then I called the company over and everyone, they checked out, they turned the gas back on outside so that, could see where the leak was happening, and sure enough, furnace, so they opened it up. They're like, okay, you needed this part and this part replaced. It was like a blower and like a other piece, right? That like an inducer. Sure. So and then he goes, how old is this furnace? I was like, probably 15 years. He's like, well, he's like he looks over. He's like, okay, you're close. It's like 17 years. It's like, okay. He's like, usually they last like 12. I'm like, yeah. So I was like, I figured I'd just buy parts as it went on, right? And he's like, well, this part's $900, this part's $900, and then he's like, and you're eventually going to need this part, which is also $900. I'm like, well, how much is a new one, right? And it was about half overall, like after everything came up, it was about half the cost of a new one. I'm like, well, and then I still have an old furnace. I'm like, well, time to, I guess, open the checkbook, you know what I mean? So new furnace later.
You think we'd have better furnace technology by now?
It seems like as it's gotten more efficient, the lifespan has gotten shorter.
It just keeps, going down.
Like my parents' furnace when they bought the house in 2001 or 2000. No, it was 2000. And their furnace before they had it replaced when they moved in, but that original furnace was like 30 years old. It just it needed work, right? My dad was like, okay, we'll replace it. So it was tacked on as part of the home sale, right? And then that furnace is still going. It's been like 25 years. That furnace that they replaced in 2000 was still going. So but it's the one in my house, 17
furnace
years.
Problems, dude.
Yeah.
Been playing video games, dude.
So with that, right, there's been like horrible headaches in the basement and stuff prior to that. But also I've been dealing with allergies prior to that too. So I attributed the headaches and the like not breathing to allergies. So it sucks if you have allergies and I've probably been huffing gas for a full week. Like that's one of the reasons why I didn't do the pod last week is because like my head hurt so much, right? I was just like, man, I don't want to be in the basement.
Allergies are crazy.
So so I could have been just slowly dying. And what's interesting is the carbon monoxide detector is just right outside of this room, like in between the two rooms, and wasn't going off at all. So it wasn't like enough to
check the batteries, dude.
Trip it. No. It's on a continuous power from the house. It's all wired together. It just wasn't enough to set it off, man. So.
Change.
Yeah, so that's my story, So as far as playing games, it really started like 3 days ago. I've been rocking it out.
I was telling you this before the pop. Complaining old man problems that I threw out my back last week, dude. I've just been on tummy time, bro. It's been nuts, dude.
Got you.
Kind of hurts here just sitting a little bit.
Yeah. We'll try to keep this short for your tummy time to continue, man. You doing any stretches or anything, or just relaxing?
Nah, I've been throwing like some hot water on. I got some like old man cream for like pain relief. Not like Icy Hot or Bengay or any of the name brands. It's just some random,
like some biotin, some biotin generic,
some random, yeah.
Right.
So, that's been helping a ton. It's been getting better. Like my biggest problem is everything's been getting better.
Yeah.
Right? Like if I wish it was just like worse or bad, and then I could be like, maybe some doctor, maybe there's some cool shit for this, but it's like, it's improving. I think they just be like, yeah, stay off of it for a few weeks, asshole.
Yeah, right.
Like, fuck.
Right. So you mentioned you twisted your ankle too. Is the ankle on top of the back pain just like exacerbating it? So you're probably like favoring a side, and then
it's been a long road, dude. I don't know.
The road is long,
and it's like I wish I had some cool like prime event prime that was like, I was doing some crazy shit. I was like jumping around. I flipped off a thing. I thought I was still no, dude. I was just at some point like I probably just stepped on it wrong, and then I woke up. I was like, my ankle's a little sweet. And it's just been like slowly degenerating from there, dude. I wish it was like some cool thing. I was like, I was out all night dancing with some thoughts. It was crazy. Nah, dude. I was just left alone with my own thoughts, dude. And
you know the best part is, dude? When you tell that story again, just lie.
Just lie.
Just lie.
Just make it up, dude. Add some cool sauce to it, dude.
Exactly. So I wanted to go over this week. So we had the fall elephant, 100,000 pound elephant release, Battlefield 6. I stayed up pretty late playing that last night. I tried out the single player. It's fine. It's kind of run of the mill, but it's fine. I appreciate Battlefield Studios in even taking the time to make a single player mode, right? Because a lot of 2042 didn't have one. A lot of them are just tutorials for the multiplayer. This one, they're going with the story and characterization and stuff. It's not great or good. It's serviceable, but it's really just to add another checkbox to the rest of the features, right? Multiplayer, fucking chef's kiss, dude. It feels great, looks great. All the vehicles so far have been fun.
Figured it out, dude.
The maps, like the bigger maps, are great. I have no real complaints. There's no dedicated Rush playlist, but I'm assuming they're retooling it after beta just complaints, because there was some issues with how this versions of Rush was set, and Rush is my favorite game type in Battlefield, but I'm waiting for it to come out. But I've been having a great time with Conquest. So there's other game modes and stuff too, but let's be honest, you want the vehicles, you want the giant sandbox, you want what I mean,
the massive battles.
Exactly. So I've been playing that. I've only played medic so far, or support, and it's my favorite class, and just running in. And now that it's full release and we have other Battlefield players and not just COD refugees, people are waiting to be rezzed. The button to thank them after they res is great. Is people there
calling things out?
Yeah. So it's been
tagging things.
Very fun. Yeah. So it feels like that classic Battlefield fun. So
nice.
So far so good. If that's that and Ninja Gaiden 4 are my two fall releases that I was really looking forward to, that I was 100% getting
on rotation.
So yeah. So that's
nice, man.
That was the plan.
What's up?
With that, there's a VR game that is in open beta until the 20th. Forefront.
Yeah. You've been trying to pull me into Forefront, dude.
I've been trying to pull every single person that I know has a VR headset into Forefront. No one has bit yet. And with your back hurting, you won't bite. Right? So, but that feels, people are like, it's Battlefield in VR. It is. It does it. You could probably try. I mean, I don't think there's anything that you have to actually move for. You could probably just sit stationary. But made by the devs of Breachers and Hyperdash. It's super fun, dude. There's some jank. It's definitely beta, but it feels like, to me, people are like, oh, Bad Company 2 vibes. No. Battlefield 2 vibes, where you have just enough jank. Just there's destruction in it. So far, highlight of that beta so far. VR feels like early 2000s gaming, where it's just like open mic, team chat, or like everyone's talking to everyone, and if you're close proximity to the other team, you can hear them. No push to talk button or anything. You're just out there, and my squad, shout out Luna Villa. If I told him, I was like, hey, there's a pod. He's like, who knows if he'll remember, but shout out just in case. Him and I and our two other squad mates surrounded this just this building made of wood. There were 3 guys in there. They're shooting at us. We kill one of our teammates. I wait so he can spawn on me, and then we surround it, and then we just start blasting through the house, because it's made of wood, so there's bullet penetration, right? And VR has a ton of kids, so there's like probably 12, 13 year old kids playing, and I said, "How are you shooting us through the wall?" And my kids were, "It's wood," So.
Movies lied to me.
So, we run in, we just start blasting, and we take that building. And then we go in, and I hop in a tank with our other teammates. So I'm just a tank gunner for the rest of the game, just blasting people as it comes out. The vehicle controls are super easy. There's nothing complicated about it. The game did a great job of just making things intuitive. And they've had open alpha on Quest 3 exclusive for the past few weeks, and now they open it up to Quest 2, Quest 3, I think Pico, just through Steam VR and just Steam VR in general. So, they had a bit. I tried it initially when it first opened, and it had like a wobble issue where the camera would just go like this and just make you sick. So they were quick on recognizing it and throwing a hotfix out. So when I played again, haven't had any issues. There's definite some things where it's just like, okay, they should add like who killed you, or like kill feed or something, or like where it came from, or just how, because sometimes you're just down to a gray screen, you're like, what the hell,
how are you shooting us?
But that all can be fixed and added, right? Playing as again, medic's my favorite class, right? So I reach behind me on my left side, grab a health pack, and literally throw it to my teammates. You know what I mean? I reach over my right side, grab paddles to defibrillate, so I'm rubbing them together, running around, and then just clear, resin my team. I have a submachine gun which has like no ammo, so I'm like shooting, I'm out, and I just have to like pull the clip, pull the thing, pop it, get back in. If you don't use your whole clip, there's still one in the chamber, a few in the chamber. You could just pop it and replace it without having to cock your gun.
Yeah.
So that was cool. Yeah. But I'm having a lot of fun with Forefront. I wish some of my friends would play with me. I know a lot of my friends listen to the podcast. If you're listening to it today, this Sunday when it drops, hit me up, go, hey, Scott, I'll play Forefront. We're in. And there's no matchmaking for it. It's a server browser, dude. We all just pick the same server and go in. So, like I said, Battlefield 2 vibes, So yeah, good stuff, man. Good stuff. But that's been my gaming this week. How about yourself? You do anything, man? You don't have the gas filling your home and killing you?
I've been just on tummy time. I've been doing some drawing about some more pens. I've been doing this like 3D graph paper. I don't know, it's like isometric. It's like a little grid paper. It's kind of like a weird grid paper. Just trying out different grid paper. You can find them online and just download them, or you can buy like sketchbooks that are filled with them. I was like trying to draw more like isometric 3-dimensional objects. So I've just been filling out paper like that. One is like I was watching this guy online, and he was doing like exercises where it's like normal grid paper. It's like 3 of those. One's like a top view, side view, and bottom view or something like that, or front view. Kind of the same way you would 3D model an object, but you just draw like a 2D object like that on grid, and then you try to transfer that to the isometric paper on grid. So all like the measurements are done for you, and then you try and like turn it different directions. It's fun little exercises. As far as like new releases and stuff, I think the new Godot dropped. I think it was at like 4.5. I think they're already at 4.6 on beta release. There's a new Blender 3D that's about to drop. I think they're about to move up to like 5.0.
Yeah.
It looks like a lot more stability stuff, a lot more like quality of life stuff. No big thing like Cave Engine. If you've been paying attention to Cave Engine to do one of those,
I have not. What is? It's actually you've mentioned it in the past. I don't recall what it is.
It's just like a simple like 3D engine. That's like all it does. It's kind of like it's just a simple. I don't know. I think they use like Lua or Python for their scripting language, and it's just to like get you up and running as quickly as possible, like making a game.
Okay.
So they have like a bunch of different templates and stuff, and I don't know. There's like a few different big industry people are trying to do it, but this is just a dude who's been doing it for like 20 years. He's been working on this thing.
Okay.
So shout out to that guy, dude. He seems pretty chill. He's like Gilmore or something.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Have you done anything in the Cave Engine at all, or are you just following the releases?
I was using the beta back then, like pre-release, and like giving him like feedback and stuff for like just quality of life stuff. I see it in, like a lot of other engines where I'm like, oh, you should do this, and this, and like, yeah, he was like really open to those suggestions and like did quite a few of them, like things that are like standard in other engines. Where I was just like, oh, dude, you need like this, or like things that I do as like a game developer that I think like software developers don't really necessarily be like, why would you need that? But like, trust me, bro, you'll need that. Like,
yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah. There is a when people code in a cave, cave engine, code in a vacuum, code, they're a bunch of cowboy coders in the, just doing what they want as they feel. There's a tendency to let the GUI or the just general UI or quality of life things slip because you're like, I did it, like figure it out, So there's that. There's a usability standpoint that's always interesting. And then also if you're working on a game solo too, a lot of times you can just tunnel vision your way into getting your endpoint done, and then you forget like this is for other users, right? So like you got
it's like
tutorials, onboarding, stuff like that. So yeah,
you took my suggestion, like things we always say on the pod, where it's like things you'll use in like every game, which is like a start screen, and then a game over screen, credits. Like, so he just has that like built in from the drop now. So it's like you can just edit and add credits. So like if you download like models or like templates from somewhere else, so you're using like
what's the attribution or whatever. So
attribution page where it's like you can just add that right into your game right off the rip. Like instead of being like, oh, now I need to take time off to program this thing. It's like every game ever has this. Why isn't this just like a standard thing that you just already have a template and like it's there? You can like edit it and make it like bigger, nicer, change it up or do whatever. But like
people just typically add it to like the README file. If not in the game credits.
Something. So man, I don't know. We did a bunch of that stuff, so that's cool.
Yeah.
New Cave Engine dropped.
Sweet.
New BlockBench dropping. To get that, you have to actually download the software and then go into like the options and then go to like a pre-release like option. Then it'll update to like that new BlockBench.
So refresh the viewers what BlockBench was.
Yeah, it's just like a low poly style, like for making like
Minecraft.
It's mostly used Minecraft stuff. It's it's like literally like exports to Minecraft. So it's mostly used for like custom Minecraft models and stuff. But it's just a 3D modeling program. So like you can export to like any format and file out there. And they finally added armatures in this new update, which is a big feature that I wanted, because before it was like you had to edit every 3D box polygon by itself, and it's fine, but it's kind of annoying. So yeah, armature's nice. It's a good quality of life feature. They have like splines, so you can like quickly like make ropes and other things, and that's cool. It's I don't know. It's a nice little bit of kit. It's kind of like a stripped down bare bones feature. Like I don't know, it's like nice if you're like intro to modeling or something, and like you want to get kids involved and they're playing Minecraft or something already, and be like, oh, check this out, and they're like, oh, this is cool.
Yeah, I actually did think about grabbing it because my kids clearly play Minecraft. My daughter absolutely loves Minecraft, and she's shown an incredible just sense of how to make things bigger than that. She's been doing like giant monument statues. She made like her own like Mario and Luigi for me. She's like, Daddy made this first. Like, oh, this is actually like legit good. Like not just good for a kid. It was legit good. So I thought that was pretty cool. So she's getting to like, she's got a bunch of like mods and activated so that she can do things she's wanted. She does like redstone coding stuff where she's like she had this elaborate trap that triggered when anything stepped on a thing. She made like a perimeter around her house so that and then that made a trap door that dropped things in. So she has like a creeper pit that just happened to be there. And then she's like, look, so if anyone walks over here, they'll fall in there into the creepers. It's just like, okay, that's pretty awesome, you know? So, you know, I'd feel that if she takes the time, it'd be something that she can make like her own thing. I did think about, because she's been doing pixel art as well. Because they have this drawing program at school actually that they're doing, and she's been making like just like herself in pixel form. I was like, oh okay, so I could probably do that and just have her make that and then port it over to Minecraft so she could have herself within Minecraft. I think that she would enjoy that.
Pixel art drawer in
within
BlockBench.
Yeah,
and then I don't know. There's things like voxel magic as well. I don't know if that goes over to Minecraft, but like same type of thing. But that's more building with only blocks, like voxels. So like that'd be like. Maybe like a nice entry into the thing, and I don't know. Yeah, lots of options out there. Software is getting better across the board. You know, more predatory pricings and things out there for other stuff. But yeah, I was looking at Defold again. I think Unity just had a big leak at one point. Like more drama, always drama. Dude, that house is on fire. Yeah. So I'm constantly looking at like other engines and other things to use, but. Yeah, aside from that, I've just been sticking to my hobby of just drawing and staying out of trouble, really. I've been using the pad at work still, like a drawing tablet, and doing my 30 minutes there, doing my different drawing exercises. And in the afternoon now, since I've been on tummy time, I've just been sitting on my sketchbook and drawing out little things there. And it's been all right.
Gotcha.
I don't know, nothing great, nothing good. I haven't like stuck to any big projects or anything. Still just drawing out and having vague ideas. I don't know. I was talking with a buddy about maybe collabing on some art or something, but I don't know.
Don't know if anything came of it yet.
Like making those kind of big commitments, dude. Like it's like, do I want to do something? Because then, like, if I do something, I'm gonna start taking it. I take things way serious, bro. Like I'm not gonna be like, oh yeah, this will be a fun thing. And like whenever, no, I'm like, all right, what's the deadline? What's the productivity like schedule, dude? Like what are we looking at? Like what are our key markers that we're looking for? Like what a success.
What type of art project is it?
No, it was just very blank.
You just said, hey, let's work on some art together.
Yeah, it was just like a quite an open canvas, which is great. But like I don't like that. I like very constrained, minimalistic projects with like small time frames, like maybe like 2 to 3 months at the most, where it's like, all right, this is exactly what we're working on for this amount of time, and this is kind of like what I need from you and what I need to buy. Like,
gotcha.
I don't know. Yeah, because I feel like those, like, if it's too vague, if it's too big, if it's too broad, like it's just like we're never doing anything, dude. Like, or we're just like keep on bugging each other. Like, I don't know.
And nothing happens. I've done some slow work on the pig game lately. The immense progress that I had a few weeks ago, like I said, my day job just ramped up quite considerably. So the pig game is worked on a little slower, but as I've said, the main thing is opening up that program every day, doing something. Just keep iterating so I don't die, with it, just so the project doesn't die. So I've been just doing mostly like coding work on it. I'm working toward the next feature ad, which is, as I've said in the pod previously, the cleaning model's done. The pigs get dirty. The dirt sticks to them. You actually wash them. Bubbles appear now when you're washing them. So I did a little particle effect there. The next thing I'm adding is the predator system and the grading for the pageants that your pigs get rated on. And then everything's feature complete. And after that, I'm just working on just progression. So,
did you ever update Game Maker? There wasn't like an update in between, right?
Oh yeah, no, that already happened. So I did a whole IDE thing. That was back in July when I did that. Where it was because of Game Maker's UI update, so you could add UI elements visually instead of just through code. So it's like, okay, this is a huge update. It would make my life so much easier, and it has. It has made my life so much easier. So it was worth it. Right. But it was probably 2 weeks of porting everything over, and then cleaning up bugs to the point where I had everything in like the feather messages on the compiler. I had everything clear. Like there was nothing, not even a warning. So I got it to a stable at that point.
It's
but
good,
yeah,
man.
yeah.
I usually never recommend upgrading. Do you like kind of lock a version lock whatever I start with a project?
Locked. Yep. But with the UI update, dude, it was better than that. Yeah. Yeah. So I don't regret it, but it did probably push me back probably 3 weeks. But when you're working on a project by yourself, your deadline is your deadline. So that's someone else's. So it is what it is. But yeah, man, we're still moving on that.
Nice. And UI is like huge in that game too, so like
yes,
it makes sense.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
man.
So the UI, like the menus and stuff. The menus are all code, but I structured it through the actual visual. So
for me, that's the stuff that gets me to quit. Like if I like updated the engine and then like my UI stuff, like I can't get it to work. I'm like, well, I guess we're done then. Just like close the whole project.
Yep. That was me in the past too. So I knew that it would be a huge undertaking, and I knew I would hate it, and I did. And I took like a 3-day break after doing it, but it was worth it in the end.
Oh, nice.
But yeah, man, work's still going on it. I'll be playing Forefront this afternoon. I'm gonna probably eat some breakfast here in a sec after we finish
breakfast
here.
Before this, dude.
Yeah.
A little late.
So, I know.
Some hash browns, some turkey links, dude.
Nice.
Some Gouda cheese on that, dude. It's great.
Yeah, man. So to wrap up, man, I'll say if you see Gimpy around in Forefront, that's me. Say what up. Join up and join the squad. I'll be playing that for a few hours this afternoon because the kids have nothing to do. I have nothing to do. We're just chilling at home today. So it should be fun. But yeah, man, anything you want to end off on, Chip, or?
Like, share, subscribe, dude. We out, dude. Keep on doing your hobbies, dude.
Yep.
Peace.
See you guys next week. Later.